Hello everyone, this is Carl in Pensacola. Another beautiful day on the Gulf Coast. When I got my beautiful 2018 Giulia, it came from Tucson, Arizona, and one of the surprises I found inside the trunk area was an OEM Alfa Romeo battery tender. And there's been a couple of questions on the forum regarding how do I trickle charge my battery, how do you jump start the battery, etc., etc. And so let's unbox this thing, or unbag it I guess you could say, and see what it's all about. So the battery charger for the Alfa Romeo was one from CTEK. CTEK's a well-known company, manufacturer of battery tenders and conditioners. This is one, a model 1065, developed for Alfa Romeo for the Giulia, and it comes with a instruction manual, the charger that has a 6-foot cord to it in length, and then two sets of cables, one with eye loops for hooking up in the battery compartment. If you want to put up a permanent connection on your battery, you can use this, and then one just for temporary if you want to go under the hood and connect to the ports that are under the hood near the engine. These connectors are CTEK's, as you can see right there. So this is from CTEK. These are plastic covers, and most what's under the hood near the positive connector is plastic. The only metal part that's there is the actual plus terminal up under a concealed spring-loaded lid. One of the problems I found with this set of cables going under the hood, if you wanted to use the negative post that Alfa Romeo put up and also the positive post on the Giulia, and this is different than on the Quadrifoglio. This is the Giulia 2.0 US. This cord is not long enough to reach to both of those posts. It misses by about an inch in connecting, even if you separate this all the way down to the terminal. So that's sort of a bummer. There are other points under the hood where you can connect the negative side. Since you have the post there, it would be nice to be able to use both. You'd have to lengthen one of these or both of these cables in order to use that. This other cable fitting this permanently onto the battery, we'll show you how to do that. I'm about to do that on my car in just a minute. I wanted to spend a few minutes talking about the dedicated battery charger for Alfa Romeo. The normal CTEK product line, their charger conditioners go through an 8-step process. With the Alfa Romeo version of this, that process is now a 7-step process. And the one step that is eliminated from that is the reconditioning step. This will go through the first step of desulfation, a lead sulfur that builds up on the lead plates that this charger, if used once a year, will go in and eliminate that or reduce that, give you extra life to your battery. There's a charging phase which this thing goes through, then a ready phase. The ready phase is when the battery is up to 80% of full capacity, and then a maintenance light will light when the battery is up to 100%. This may take up to 24 hours depending upon the condition of your battery. This is not a jump start device. There are jump start portable batteries that you can buy that will facilitate that for you, but this is simply a trickle charger, and I say that loosely. It's really not a trickle charger, but it acts as a battery charge maintainer, not necessarily a reconditioner, because that, again, that reconditioning step is not part of this particular model. So let's go to the car and take a look at how this might be cabled back into the battery, back in the battery compartment. These have these nice little pigtail connectors where this could be right there in the battery. You'd open up the lid, pop this on, connect it up to the house current, and you're ready, set to go. Let's take a look at the car. So today's Thursday, another beautiful day on the Gulf Coast, and last night I cabled in the pigtail for the battery tender, and I wanted to show you guys how I did that. Here it is, it sits right in here. The cover right here comes off. This out of place. The positive lead and is attached to this far back post. That post is larger than these other two, and so it seemed to be the best shot at putting this cable in here without interfering with the cap that goes over there, the protective cap. In the very back, there's a nut that the ground lead goes to, and the eyelets on both of these ends of these cables are smaller than what these studs are. So my recommendation, I was able to drill out the eyelets a little bit to fit over the studs. What I would recommend is a quicker solution might be to just cut these ends off, go get some slightly larger eyelets, connectors on the back, and go that way, or spade connectors that would fit under these nuts right here that are going down. I did have to buy a nut which is an M8 1.25 thread pitch, and Lowe's had that to fit down over that stud. I'm not sure if there was a stud or a nut that was supposed to be there, it was just missing, or that stud is just there for additional accessory hookups or not. But this is where I've hooked the cable into. So now it's here all the time permanently, and the charger cable fits right into here. This can now easily be tucked back down in here. I wanted to make sure you understood was when you remove the back nut to attach the negative terminal, you may try real hard, but you're going to break ground connect with the device that's sitting right there. When you turn the car on for the first time, you're going to get all sorts of warning lights and displayed, and that'll shock you. Just let it go through the cycle, turn the car off, and then power it back on again, and everything should be fine. Feel free to leave comments below, and I hope this has helped everyone, and happy motoring.